Today, we're working on the second part of this series, and it is about a woman in 1955 in Pasadena, Texas, south of Houston, murdered her 8 and 9-year-old sons, but she dismembered their bodies.
What?
And yeah, it's a sad story. It's bizarre. She was represented by the great Percy Foreman. I'm sure you know Percy's reputation. Never lost a case.
Yeah.
And he pled her out. I mean, he knew he had no chase. This thing was nationwide headlines. And she gets a life sentence. The prosecutor tells the press afterwards, she won't be eligible for parole in 34 years. Well, the Texas Parole Board, they let her out 25 years later. And after she goes to a halfway house and absconds and disappears for 16 years. It appeared, she goes off to Idaho, meets a guy, a widower, and it appears that she probably killed him and takes over his Social Security fraud over his benefits. And I've got a fugitive task force member from the FBI who tracked her down, and they brought her back to prison, age 75. And then about 3 years later, she had failing health. Was legally blind. They released her on parole, and then she died at age 90 in 2012 in a nursing home located near one of the women's units. But it is a case of twists and turns that are amazing. And we've got her confession, and you're always you just sit there and you hear these things, especially with children. You're like, what in the world was going on in this woman's mind, or it happened you're always wondering, is it nature or nurture, or so, yeah.